Niche Fighter Monday!
Hello everybody, yo, how's it going? Welcome to the Digital Basement. Happy Niche Fighter Monday, everybody. I hope y'all are doing well. We're back. We have been off for like 13 days. It has been 60 years or whatever it is. It has been way too long, guys. I'm happy to be back. Hope y'all are doing well. Holding up in this, new week that we have. Some of us back from vacation. Others have already been doing the grind. What's up, KO Mohas? Man, I had a good time. I had a good time at a Combo Breaker. It was my first time going to Combo Breaker. Not my first time in Chicago. First time there outside of winter, which was nice. Yeah, we're gonna have some Combo Breaker discussion, and we're also gonna have some Nen Impact discussion. I have some thoughts on Nen Impact. That's for dang sure. But say the title with me, friends. Aiding presents Hunter Hunter. Oh yeah, no, your 2 cents are always welcome. I'll also have takes for free. That's fine too. Wish you had a dummy record and playback. I know, right? Yo, this is like, it's funny. I was like, oh, they gave us training mode. I'm like, that's really cool. And you go in and it's just meter options. It's just meter options. You can't set the dummy to block. You can't do anything with it. I'm like, oh, that's actually golden. That's perfect. No online, just local versus. Find a friend and figure it out. Lord Nishington, what's up, Joe? It is in fact the one and only Mr. MKL. And yo, I met some amazing people at Combo Breaker. Joe, it was like such a damn pleasure meeting up with you. Same like meeting up with Mohast and Sylv, and I saw a ton of people. I crossed paths with the one and only Guile Winquote. Hey, speak of the devil. What's up, Sylv? Oh, it was so fantastic, right? Like, look, I've made some amazing friends over the past several years doing this whole niche fighter thing. It is great. And like, I'll be the first to say, online friends are real friends. Like, there's none of that. There's none of that just because you don't know them physically. I haven't been in their presence physically. Doesn't mean they're not friends. Right? And so we have built a lovely community here. I've made some great friends. But finally getting to meet them in person, oh man, such a joy. Yeah. We got to go. So yeah, I met up, man. So for those who don't know, I'm from the Great White North. I'm from Canada. So I had to go down to the United States. I went to Chicagoland. I got there for Combo Breaker and went and basically immediately went to Galloping Ghost. No, I met up with Mohast and I met up with Sylv and Melly at the airport, and then we all got settled and booked it over to Galloping Ghost. Met up with some of the Frog Crew folks, including Joe and Mad Dog and Alex Alchemy, and oh god. Such a joy just being able to wander around Galloping Ghost Arcade. It's such a huge arcade. It's got so many amazing fighting games, some rare games, some just fighting games of arcade games of all types. Like you are not hurting for an arcade experience if you go to Galloping Ghost. So it was totally sick just being able to play matches with folks, chill, and you know, get settled before we got into the meat of Combo Breaker, the tournament itself and the event itself. And man, I will say, Rick has talked in the past, Rick the Hadu, gentleman who runs Combo Breaker and is now the general director of EVO, talks about their big events as being kind of like molded after music festivals. And I don't know about y'all, I've gone to my share of festivals and music fests and large concerts in the past. So I know what it's like going to like Warped Tour and being like, yeah man, there's the main stage, there's the secondary stage, and then there's that little like dinky tertiary stage, like, and that's where I'm at. I'm over on the tertiary stage, checking out Reggie and the Full Effect and and stuff like that, right? So it's great going to Combo Breaker and having that kind of experience where you got the main ballroom with like your main games and your main stage games, your Tekkens and your Street Fighters, your modern ones, right? And then there's like the all-in together room with all the side tournaments and the community events, right? And so we had a bunch of like Asuka and Sailor Moon and Street Fighter the movie there, fantastic, right? And then up on the top floor by the arcade and the BYOC was the indie dev area. What's up, Logan? Some folks in chat were there, exhibiting their games, and yes, Kansui Fighter was there, and I did in fact enter the tournament, and I so close to taking that, but yo, Torball, man, it was okay. My lord, there is we just went over so much. Yes, let's go over some things. The all-in together room, right? 10 times more electrical than it was a year ago. That is amazing to hear, because I don't know. I love that. I love that. Walking in and basically having a ballroom unto the like the oddball and niche fighters, so good. Holy crap, Torball, speak of the devil. Man, y'all are just like popping up behind me here. What's going on, bud? The champ of Kansui Fighter. So, okay. For those who don't know, Combo Breaker, giant fighting game tournament. It's got your main games, right? It's got these community events that it hosts, and it gives stage space to and stream space to like top 4 for, you know, the smaller events, the community run ones. So that, you know, takes the organizing effort off of the Combo Breaker folks, puts it onto the community a little bit, but we get to host our own spaces. So Street Fighter the movie was there, Sailor Moon was there, Asuka, as I mentioned. Dear Lord, what else was there? I think TVC was there. I had a whole bunch of stuff. It was so good. And then people host their own events, right? So like Murfight was hosted in the BYOC area, and then there was an indie dev space, which was so great to see that like a little like it's like at first I was a little worried because I'm like, okay, the indie space is like on the second floor and it's off to the side on this balcony thing, and I'm like, ah man, that's kind of far out of the way, right? But it's like right over by the arcade and then the BYOC area, and you're like, oh shit, that actually makes a lot of sense. People are going to be there to play games, and they're going to be like, oh, what's up this indie stuff? Let's go check. So there was some great little crossover there, right? It was so good to see. And so yeah, and then in the indie space, folks like Kansui Fighter were there. Joe Dev was there with Hyperfight, Hyperfight 2, the Pulsar Crash, Heavenly Parasite. Yo, what's going on? What's going on, Little Doctor Games? Yeah, I believe you're the devs of Heavenly Parasite. I feel so, man. I wish I had a little bit more time. I was not able to get my hands on either Pulsar Crash or Heavenly Parasite. Or Scramble Heart City for that matter. I just did not have the time to do it between everything else I was running around with. But that's awesome to hear. I'm glad you guys threw a bracket. I'd be curious to know how it went for you. I know the Scramble Heart guys at Paul did, like, had a good showing for theirs. Oh, sorry, Pulsar Crash. Apologies. I got you. I will rearrange that in my brain. So yeah, there was a little like conclave of indie games there, right? But yeah, I had to enter. I mean, I've been a big fan of Kansui Fighter for a while now, so I had to enter that tournament. Oh, that's good. Yeah, Paul's bracket popped off too. I know. Man, that was it. I was zonked after the Kansui Fighter bracket, and so I pieced out and I went to get some lunch, and then I was like, I saw my DMs like 2 hours later. It's like, you're about to get DQ'd, my dude. And I'm like, ooh, yeah, I'm too far. But yeah, the Kansui Fighter tournament went really well. I was super pleased with it. And I will say, it's something that convinced me of the power of fighting game players. Like, from what I saw on day one, from what I saw players doing when they were playing the game on day one to what happened in the bracket, was a dramatic shift. Where I was like, I gotta be real. I was like, there was one person that I was worried about, and I don't think they showed up for the bracket, right? There was one person who I was like, oh, they're gonna be a real tough problem. But like, everyone else, I was just like, okay, like, they're figuring it out, right? It's day one. It's literally day one. This is no shade. This is no shade. This is just like, I was like, okay, I think I'll be okay. I have enough practice with this game. But then by day two, I was like, oh no, people figured it out in a way that, especially from the feedback that I have heard from the Kansui Fighter folks, that I don't necessarily think their audience is figured out at their like non-fighting game centric events, right? Everyone figures out kind of a tactic, but man, by top four, you were like, oh shit, people know what they're doing, and it was super impressive. Torball was one for sure, where it's like you could watch Torball go through it, and I'm excited. I think the Kansui Fighter devs are gonna do a restream of the bracket because they recorded it. So I'm super stoked to be able to go through that, and yeah, and kind of see, because like Torball and I can't remember the third place player now, but they were the Kenta player. Like, they figured out the boulders and were just like, okay, I have my keep away strat of just like force you to get through this, and then, you know, fending off any incomers, right? And it was great because like you saw people kind of adapt and be like, oh, okay, how can I parry and get through? Can I dash underneath these things? Where are the gaps, right? So there was just like, there was a great little bit of back and forth, and then you see, like, have Torball playing oh god, I can never remember her name, but the one with the screen. She like drops the screen, and if you're within proximity, it'll like shoot darts at you, basically, or shoot umbrellas at you. Once again, the like get through my obstacle course, that fundamental of I can fill space and read what a player wants to do to get through it, right? And just have that like core counterplay when people are just because you don't really have like, you know, nothing's gonna be optimal, right? This is like day one, day two for most people playing these games, right? In this setting, so I don't know. You get that kind of just like core player versus player back and forth with the handful of mechanics that players latch onto. So it's really interesting to see like what players latch onto and how they like turn that into a game plan without really understanding the wider nuance of the game at large. Handsome Phil, thank you. And yes, Yuraku. Oh, man. Yeah, Yuraku's really good. I was using Shinru, the kind of like sector teleport punch into Fireball. I will say, about halfway through that bracket, I realized that against Kenta, at least, if I do the teleport punch and cancel it at the right time into a fireball, I can land and be far enough away that they can't throw me, and neutral enough that they can't punish me. So, like, I don't have advantage. I think I am like 0, maybe +1, right? So like, I can't really press much, but it leaves me safe, and it leaves in a situation where it makes someone feel like they can punish you. But if I know I can just block and respond, then it's like, and so yeah, it's like I got through that, and I think after I beat Handsome Phil, they were just like, is there anything I can do about that? They're like, because they recognized it as well partway through our match, where they were just like, I don't know if I can actually do anything about that, right? But yeah, no, it leaves you in this really like tight, ambiguous situation. Oh, but one of the lovely things that the Kansui Fighter devs did, they had controllers as prizes for first, second, and third. So first place got a full-size HOT 42. Second place here, I got the small-size one, which is extremely convenient because when I got home, my M press, the left and right buttons started getting stuck when I was trying to play the Net Impact demo. So I'm like, well, conveniently, I have one right here. This is super lovely. It actually, the team included a couple other art inserts, which I do not have near me, that you can swap them out. It's all LED. Guys, okay, I'm gonna gush about this again because I really, really love this idea. So when you plug this thing in, right, this here lights up. Let's see if I can do this. So it has a little screen, and this reminds me of like a VMU. And you can see it has the Kansui Fighter logo. And then after it boots up, it becomes a an input display, which it tells you like what mode it's in and all that stuff, right? It is super dope. Like, right? And it's gorgeous, so it has like the reactive LEDs, so when you press a button, it changes colors, so it goes from like white to red, it goes from green to white, purple to white, right? And the color layout matches the layout of Kansui Fighter, right? So, I love it. I love it. Like, I'm a nerd for this kind of stuff. Don't get me wrong. But like, when I saw that little screen with the logo, I was just like, mwah, that is delightful. I am really curious how you guys did that and customized that, and could I just replace? Because I don't really need the input display once it's up and running, but I would put my own little pixel art logo in there. That would be super dope. So I gotta find out how you guys did that. And yeah, they use the M-Press does use, but I have the V1 M-Press KO, so disassembling that is riskier. I'm pretty sure they want you to send the V1s in, but I'd have to double check. But I'm a little concerned about that. But no, I was super pleased with my performance in the Kansui Fighter tournament. Like, it would have been really nice to take first place. It always would be. But yo, Torvald got the better of me. We had a great match. I was just not able to adjust. I thought going with Yuraku round 1 was gonna actually help me out, because I do have a lot of experience with her, but I played the entire bracket as Shinru, and I think that was probably a mistake in the long run. But even still, I wasn't able to get my game going as Shinru either. So yeah, no, big shout outs to Torball for that. Yo, that's nice. That's really cool. Oh yeah, that's right. There were these little like the team also included little like holographic cards for like first, second, and third as like basically like little trophies that have a code for the game. That's actually something I'll be doing. I have a code for the mobile version and the Steam version of Kansui Fighter, as well as a code for Merfight. And I will be I'm gonna give those away to folks in the Discord. So I'm gonna do that over the next week or so. So yo, if y'all want to come chill in the Discord, actually, we got some really cool people there. You can come join us, and I'll do a giveaway, and we'll share the love of some niche fighters. And yes, Logan, there's always next year. There is always next year. But yeah, no, I had a blast. Honestly, for like, this is not like, I did a little bit of practicing for the games that I was competing in at Combo Breaker, but like not as much as in previous years. And I'm very pleased with my performance across the board. So like, I don't know, I managed to take second place in Kansui Fighter and in Merfight. What was it? I was like 7th place in Street Fighter the movie, 9th in Sailor Moon. Right? Like, these are like, those were some stacked brackets, man. Sailor Moon was really interesting, because like once you got to top 12, you were like, okay, this is an entirely different tier of player, right? Like, there were a lot of really good players in the bracket, but that like top 12 was super scary. Yo, Logan, much appreciated. I actually will hit you up. That would be lovely to be able to treat the community. Yeah. Torball, no, that was it. As soon as you realized that you could just like walk under the teleport fireball, that right? Once you block it, it becomes a problem. But if you can avoid it entirely and sidestep it, then yeah, I needed to change up my game plan. And unfortunately, Shinru's throw is so slow to start up that it loses a lot, especially to some of Yuraku's stuff. Yo, Joe, having a medal that says the word Street Fighter the movie means more than any placement you could have ever gotten. And that is so fantastic. Like, and I'm sorry, more than any placement, I have my nogs. Guys. Do you have your official nogs? Like, I gotta say, I stared at this thing for so long before I realized that it's actually Nog from Star Trek on this, which I fucking love. I just thought you were just like, Pog, Nog, cool, right? But I'm like, no, even better than that. And I gotta say, almost like it was absolutely fate. What did I get? I got the Akuma Whammer right on top. It was like speaking to me and my character choices. Though the next one is Honda, which makes me wonder if I should consider a switch. Oh, and I don't know if you realized it, but Combo Breaker was also giving away these coins, like commemorative coins, when you went and picked up your badge, which are really cool. Combo Breaker on one side, CB on the other. But it's almost like they were like, guys, you need a whammer as well, right? Like you want the big metal whammer? Boom. Let's play some Nogs. But yeah, like, it's so good. Like, this entire endeavor is so amazing, right? Oh, I got some more Akumers. My boy. I think I need one of him doing a Tatsu, because I really need the Tatsu Infinite. I mean, let's be real. Oh. Wait, you have a silver one? Seriously? If the bottom one has... an 0101? I don't think I do. I don't see it. Yeah, mine is bronze. Yours is silver? What the heck? I did not see any silver ones, so that's kind of wild. Logan got a silver one? I was gonna say, were you... Huh. I was like, oh, is it like... I was like, is it the... will like crew and event staff get a silver one or something? Oh, you got yours from the shop. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I got mine from registration, and it's the bronze one. But... weird. Okay, so... oh, okay. So they must have had silver ones at the shop. And then bronze ones at reg. And maybe they did. Maybe they did give gold ones to staff. I'd be really curious. That would be fucking hilarious. I didn't realize that. Yo, they're gonna this is how the combo breaker 10-year commemorative coin economy gets started. Yeah, silver because you gave them more money. That's right. Yeah, and it's all of the official sponsors got literal like gold coin just embossed with the CB logo. That's how they roll these days. It got me thinking. This is really funny. I was pay your way to Grant. So going to CB has been great. I haven't traveled outside of like for tournaments outside of Evo in like 5+ years, right? But I go to a lot of local events. So like I have collected a whole ton of like event badges over the years, right? So I got some Evo ones in there. I got my combo breaker one there. And I was trying to figure out what was the first major that I attended. Now, I don't think this was the first one. I think this was actually the second major that I attended. But the earliest one that I could find was from the Toronto Fighting Game Championship Series, known as the T-Series. Now, this was the Toronto major that predates Toryuken, which is our current day summer one-day event. Now, T12, September 24th and 25th, 2011. We got the lovely T12 with the maple leaf. So 2011 was probably my second major, because I remember going to T11, but I cannot for the life of me find that badge. I must have lost it in a move. But man, I was what you would call an 09er. I mean, I had been playing fighting games since I was a wee MKL, but in the FGC, I was an 09er. So 2010, 2011 started going to majors. So and my game of choice, of course, was Marvel 3 at the time. So, I have found some I've found some of the oldest footage I can of me playing Marvel 3 at a major, and I want to take a look at one of the matches. What was the state of Mr. MKL's Marvel gameplay in like 2011? Yo, what's up, Techno Will? We're gonna take a look. We're gonna take a look at some stuff. This is gonna be funny. Because this is fitting because we have another aiding fighting game on the horizon. Yo, Nen Impact. I am excited for this, man. If y'all haven't played any aiding fighting games, you really should. Like, Fate Unlimited Codes is a phenomenal fighting game. Marvel, phenomenal fighting game. Like, what's going on, Graph? All right. TVC, Kamen Rider, yeah, Kamen Rider Climax. I've heard a lot of really good things about some of those Kamen Rider games. So yes, I need to try those as well. I have largely a lot of the mecha stuff and a lot of like the Toku stuff. Like I've kind of stayed away from that, but I need to fix that, I think. But yo, right now, let us enjoy. This is from Toryuken 2. So this is a couple years later. This is probably 12 or 13 years ago. Let's see. Let's see how Mr. MKL was doing.
Morgan's definitely backed up by a couple good assists. So Marlon, all right.
Oh!
All right. So I play Morgan Hagar Shuma. Now, clearly, this individual, Marlon, has identified Morgan as the problem. Now, here's the trick. Morgan is a ruse.
Oh, headbutt. We fight dirty out here. I am the mayor.
Toss is drawn down.
Oh,
Morgan is the ruse. Ah, I missed my reset. I hit the button too early.
Oh my God, that is
But don't worry, I got the pipe.
Oh my God, I do not.
Let's go. Let's go. Right into Team Super.
They have the weird.
Let's end Tron.
I'm telling you, man, teams are odd.
I hope Yipes is ready for the
Look,
random.
now you just stand your ground, headbutt and pipe.
Should be. His team's really solid.
Yo, Shuma, my beloved. I am indeed the Gortha.
I like Spencer Hawkeye over Hagar Shuma.
Yeah, he likes Spencer Hawkeye over Hagar Shuma. I mean, what is Hagar Shuma gonna do? Let's be real here, right? Pick it up.
Reset.
Go for the reset.
I want you dead.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe you didn't hear me the first time. Headbutts, bring them down.
Yeah, they got no X Factor. What are they gonna do? Look, I still have 3 bar. I got 3 bar and factor.
Super causes hard knockdown.
Oh.
Let's go. The cross under into the reset.
X Factor. Why not?
I don't know.
Hawkeye by himself, not too scary.
Gargantos, Joe. I am so mad at Gargantos. I am absolutely livid.
Get
Punch him in
clocked.
the head.
Get clocked by the pipe.
So what happens when you don't space your arrows properly.
Yeah, exactly.
Double drop kick.
Hold
Team
my
Super.
stomach. I will dive on you.
Yo, that's a young
Marlon
MKL. Oh, jeez.
Even though he's the one who lost, maybe that's acknowledgement of what he should do.
Didn't even need the X Factor, right? I know, yo. I will not stand for the Shuma Gorath erasure. All right, it's not Gargantos. I don't care.
No, you gotta
And now you just want to die.
See,
better
and
not use factor this
I
time.
repeat.
Sean's pretty much designed to kill you in one touch.
see, they're not gonna spend the X Factor. They learned from round 1. Morgan is the ruse. That's cool. Look, I got 3 bar. I come in with the
That's the
headbutt.
second time he's come in with the headbutt. And
I love Tron.
I can't stand that noise, honestly.
I love that noise, yo.
Yo, Torball, for real? This and MK9 were your intro? Yeah, man. I was a Marvel 3 player for like 5 or 6 years. That was my game. I went between like Marvel, BlazBlue, and Street Fighter 4. Largely, those were like kind of my rotating set of games.
Oh, hold his arm.
Tron back in, yep.
All right. Oh, I did it too early.
I don't know anything about.
There we go.
Let's see.
Most people don't.
We got the rainbow.
We know that he can do air loops.
Oh.
Tron really didn't.
I didn't want to spend the meter because I wanted to do level 3
Get a line.
on incoming, but I probably should have spent the bar because I'm gonna get caught by the
Hold
arrow
this
here.
Oh, why are you shooting arrows? It's too close. You gotta use your normals from that close, man.
Pretty much.
Oh, cross
Rambo.
up.
There you go, cross
Cross
up,
up.
boom, pick it up.
Rambo. An alien.
All right, so I still got level 3,
Oh,
so I
but
could
it's
force the
dimension.
block.
Oh, I dropped
Oh,
it. Oh, look at Spencer run.
There we go.
Oh!
Chaos dimension. Oh.
Half-life left for Spencer.
and then the dash back.
Read the roll forward, drops it though.
Guy, that combo is hard.
Punch
That combo
Nope,
is
that's not
legit
funny.
hard.
That thing is like totally invincible though.
Oh, work. Oh.
Okay, okay.
Red.
Shumagora coming back. Oh, nope, that's third life left for Spencer. Oh!
This come.
So this combo here,
Read the
you gotta
half-life left
pick
for
him up,
Spencer.
launch, come down with the heavy ball,
This come.
and then you need to clip them here with a crouch medium into crouch heavy. So I do my crouch medium too early and nothing comes out and the crouch heavy whiffs. But if you get that, you need to be holding, you need to get charged because Shuma, from my friends, is a charge character. So you need to be holding your charge back. You need to do the medium heavy into boom, which is the eyes, which will then let you get the eyes on him, launch for a full another rainbow, and then they explode, and then you get a third rainbow, and then you ground them into super. That like charge partitioning and that like small window for the pickup off of the rainbow ball is just like, oh my lord.
The roll forward.
That is like
Red.
legit difficult.
Marlon dropped out. Oh, fast start for Marlon again.
All right, let's see if I can do anything with Morgan this time.
Nothing so far, so this is the first time he's getting a hit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Standard combo, Astral Vision, and I highly doubt Tron has an answer for this.
Oh, missed my launcher.
Oh,
Don't worry, I got Lariat. I'll take a good scramble. I'll take a good scramble for 20% of their health.
Is that gonna hit?
No.
All right.
Get over with the
Drops
shell
a
kick.
combo, though. That was an easy one. I kind of like this rendition on Morrigan. It's not the typical Mora Doom, but it's two pretty good assists to go with Morrigan. So.
Yeah. I get tired of
That's a
saying
good
Doom,
question.
Yeah,
Where was
almost
this in the
everyone runs a Doom
bracket?
on their team. And if they don't have it on their main team, he's definitely a character they know how to use.
I was gonna learn them.
It was in pools, so probably like round round 3 of pools
I
probably.
love him in the comics, and I love him in. I just love the character,
Yeah.
but I hate him in this game.
Like
This was
playstyle,
winner's
or
side,
just
if I'm
because
not
everyone
mistaken.
uses him?
I hate his playstyle and how everyone uses
Yeah.
him.
But dude, Shuma is such a fun character. Like there's something about them that just
Run over
From downtown.
the stampede.
And Hager moving as
Yo,
in
Pipe.
with the pipe.
Yo, Hagar Pipetron.
That's confirmed.
Confirmed. Hagar
Check him with the
Pipetron.
medium punch. Ah, but I got thrown.
Yo, kill this guy. I would
Can't drop it. Oh shit.
Stop going for the loop.
There you go. It's
Dropped
the
every
Canadian
single loop
reset.
and he's gone.
Don't worry, Canadian reset. Lariat.
Lariat!
These arms.
Think a Mayor of Earth cares?
Yes.
Go in there.
Oh
Get
god.
piped again.
Marlon's spacing with the arrows has been really off. You really can't fire those
Yep.
things right
And then
before
back
you
up. Oh no, and I dropped it.
But it's Lariat.
And I just lariat
Mayor of
again.
Earth takes it.
Oh, this is fucking delightful. Oh man. I miss Marvel. I miss Marvel. Oh, here. Okay. This is fun. This is gonna be me getting bodied. If this is Shane Walker, bring out not even playing their main.
trolling
So
right now.
Shane Walker was the like
He plays Guile.
the Dulcim player.
I mean,
And this man will not even play Dulcim against me in tournament. Oh, this is taking me back. Oh god. Overpass.
Something I did not know. He must
The one
know
true
that
stage.
The Sakura matchup is not good for Dalton.
Yeah, I mean also Sakura is not great for Dulcim. I don't mind that. So
Okay, MKL starts with a Shoryuken, goes right into the Sonic Boom. Shane Walker being very patient, just doing what Guile does, just throwing Sonic Booms.
yeah, jab booms, zone him out. Oh, but he does a jump in. See if he can, checks if he can anti-air.
oh god, this is gonna be me not being
anti-air.
patient. Okay, okay.
All those tattoos are safe.
Go for
so
the
it doesn't
throw.
Really matter. Oh,
Missed the cross up.
Oh wow,
not that
puts
one.
himself in the corner.
Take the throw.
Slowly pushing him out. Oh, changing sides. Dang,
Ooh, trying to punch the
EX
Sonic
Satoshi.
Boom, but the recovery on Sonic Boom is
I will do it.
ridiculously fast. So that's not gonna fly.
I will EX Satoshi from full screen.
fireball range.
Oh, miss my anti-air.
Good stuff.
Oh.
The back break-a-doo.
Yeah, I was not a great Street Fighter player, I don't
Our
think.
commentator over here that he can play Guile somewhat.
Exactly.
Can I
believe.
do I will I do anything? No, easy anti-air.
Play one.
Right? Okay, now I'm like do the walk and block, right? I got
No way.
meet him in the air.
Generally played Guile versus Bison and lost. He plays Guile versus Sagat and lost that one too.
Oh my god.
Oh, my life.
Guile is real.
Oh my life. The far EX Shuken whiffing on the second series of hits
That's
makes
one
me
of those
so
characters
sad.
you just have to play soft
That was
all the
never
time.
fixed. I mean, who's to say it was a thing to be fixed, but it was for me.
So well, he does, right? But he takes risks too.
Yeah.
And that's what makes him very exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, ooh, I want to see.
Gotta get in.
I was gonna say,
No.
Big flash kick, but that's good. Look at the. Starting off always with that Sonic Boom.
He could have anti-aired there, but he
I
opts
do not
to
have
back dash.
right now. No, I do not have the patience to be a Street Fighter player.
KL not really
Is I
showing
think that's
that he
my
can do much with
thing.
Sakura right now.
Yo,
a big combo opportunity.
the EX Satoshi, the leap from full screen, it can work. It doesn't work great against Guile. He usually either ends up being safe
Anti-air from Shane Walker.
on recovery or is waiting for an anti-air or flash kick.
Could have ulted right there, but
So-
he decides to save it.
Even though it would have done a lot of damage, it's
Yep.
almost fall. Now it's fall.
So it's more of like a gimmick. Like you'll catch them off guard with it. You can use it. You have to be like aware of it, but
I feel
it's not like
he has
the
to
game
change his
plan.
approach,
Yeah.
right? His approach has to be a little more cautious. I mean, like, it's so jump
Let it
fierce is
rip.
so good with this character.
Yeah.
I can see why he
Finally get an
tries,
anti-air.
Like he does.
Ooh.
Too
Both
far for the
characters
throw though.
With grabs.
Oh, that,
Yeah.
that traded.
ADC,
Trade.
please.
Oh,
Good
wow.
stuff. He
Just let her
won it.
rip. I'm just letting her rip.
He has
I
to
did not
maintain his
have any
pressure
bar to
here.
FADC
I
that.
get pushed out, and pressure has reversed for Guile's favor.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Now
Here
I'm
he goes.
sweeping the corner, overhead
He
kick.
doesn't know the counter hit combo.
Good stuff. This is big. Oh, he
No,
does not do the right
no,
combo.
not if you drop your combo.
Always start with the light Tatsu.
Uh-oh.
And one more.
And we're done.
Unless he can make sure he
And
there you
oh
go.
no, I did do it.
He's gonna. Oh, he doesn't match flash kick. Charge up the fireball.
Ah.
Nice try, Mr. MKL.
Close.
Yeah,
Stuff.
nice try. Close, but no cigar.
Does
They are. Like, look, I am not an execution master, and I pick characters like Morgan, Shuma, and Sakura. But like those Tatsu combos, when you get them, a couple years after this, I got better. I eventually did get a little bit better. But yeah, like they're tough. They're tough, man. There's what? Like if you get her full Tatsu loop B&B is 2 or 3 one-frame links. I think it's 3 one-frame links to get it all. And then like at least one and an FADC cancel. So But she had some silly like mix-ups and pressure. I really enjoyed playing her as a character. And there's something about Street Fighter 4's like pace of like the pace of their combos, which is really satisfying. Kind of like poof, poof, right? Like link, cancel, FADC, right? And it's like it's a good like progressive rhythm. I like it. Yeah, higher for character is super fun. Same thing with Shuma. Yeah, we'll see what they do. We'll see what they do for SF6. I've been keeping an eye on it. It's like it. I don't think it ended up being the game for me. But it's interesting. Like I actually really like thinking about Street Fighter 6 in terms of its systems. So like seeing how they're gonna change and iterate on that, especially given like player feedback, is gonna be really intriguing. So I'm curious to see how that goes at the very least. But man. So yeah, I am, dude. It feels like I've got a little bit of Marvel 3 in the blood now, man. Like, I don't know if any of y'all have been playing the HunterxHunter Nen Impact demo. It hits the Marvel. It hits the Marvel notes for me, man. Like, it is just wily enough. It is silly large damage. Yo, it is a 7-button game. Guys, I have a problem with that. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to fill up my drink, and we're going to come back, and we're going to talk about the problem of 7-button... 7-button hyper fighters. And then we're going to play some of the Nen Impact demo, and maybe hit up the Parsec if anybody is interested. Well, and yes, KO, you're absolutely right. And this is I know some folks are going to have some thoughts on this. I've already heard some people say 7 buttons is not that strange. It's the context. We're going to get to that in a second. Friends, gather your thoughts on Nen Impact, Marvel-style games, HunterxHunter, and 7-button fighters. And join me in just a minute. I will be right back, my friends. And we're going to talk this through. I will see you in a few minutes. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Niche Fighter Monday. I hope everyone's doing well. Am I a little blurry? I might be a little blurry. I think that's better. Oh, we got some thoughts. Yo, welcome back, everyone. Yeah. What are we all saying about Hunter x Hunter and the 7-button layout? I have a couple issues with this. I don't know about y'all. Some folks saying, yo, even Street Fighter, it's a 6-button fighter plus parry, so that's a 7-button fighter. And so in Hunter x Hunter, can they not macro something? So for those who are curious, Hunter x Hunter is a 3v3 tag style versus fighter, a hyper fighter, as I have been calling them as of late. Most of these games have, you know, some kind of 4 to 6 button layout. More with macros and all that kind of stuff. Hunter x Hunter has... So Marvel 3 players will know you have your light, medium, heavy, your special button, that's 4, plus assist 1 and 2. Now, that's a perfectly cromulent 6-button layout, right? You have your light, medium, heavy, you have your S, and your 2 assists, right? So Hunter x Hunter has light, medium, heavy. It has a dedicated special attack button, and then it has a Nen button, which is a utility button, and then it has your other 2 assists. Now, this doesn't actually sound like much of a problem right off the bat. Like, when I read it, I was like, okay, that's fine. It's a utility button. I get it, right? But with other 7-button games, like in the example of even Street Fighter 6, 7-button game, light, medium, heavy for punch and kick, and then a 7th button for parry, right? You're not using that parry button with the same frequency that you're using your special and your Nen button in Hunter x Hunter. So that's the biggest problem. It's an MVC3 layout, but with a special move. So your special button is like a Smash Brothers style special, direction and button equals special attack. Battle for the Grid, Power Rangers Battle for the Grid does it similarly. But then your Nen button is similar to your S button in Marvel. So it's a utility button. You can use it for wall bounces, a wall bounce attack. You can use it for a launcher. But it's also your Nen stance, which is like an armored mode, with an armored stance, which will absorb attacks and then you can counter out of. It's also your push block button, right? So it does all these other things, and you need to use it with such frequency, along with the special button, along with light, medium, and heavy, that there is no one button that you can set aside and be like, I can reach for that when I need it, right? I can reach for parry when I need it. I can reach for burst when I need it. I can, right? But having all of those 5 buttons, right, plus your assist and your 2 assist buttons, which you're also using with relative frequency, right? So like those have to be readily accessible in a place that makes sense for you to go between in combos, right? But so do those other 2 buttons. So it's like, if the layout was such that you had some of those, like if that Nen button was put into other things. So like my like off the top of my head theory craft on how I would do this would be like, I would do a old school style versus thing where crouch and heavy punch or heavy kick, right? In this case, heavy, just because you have light, medium, heavy. Crouch heavy would be your launcher, right? Forward heavy would be your wall bounce. And then you can put, right? You can put push block on block and 2 buttons, or right? And then you have, so you don't need that anymore, right? You could have a macro for it if you wanted to, and then have the utility spread out into other things so that you don't need constant access to 7 buttons. I think it's just one too many for people to do comfortably. Now, what I have found is that actually on this smaller form factor, I think Torball said it earlier on, it is a game designed for gamepad, and I think that is very true, where this will probably be way more comfortable on a gamepad where you have relatively easy access to 4 shoulder buttons as well as 4 face buttons, right? That changes the dynamic in a way that it's harder to reach on an arcade stick or on a leverless. Ah, damn. Bad time. But using a smaller arcade stick and the smaller form factor has made it easier. It's less of a reach, it's less stress, and it's become more comfortable. So, but yeah, it is such a weird thing, right? Mashing the resubscribe button. Yo, much love. I appreciate it, friends. Yeah, if you got those, this is a perfectly good time to say this thing. Spend your Bezos bucks, friends. If you happen to have one of those Twitch Prime subs, you could always drop it here. Make sure you're dropping it somewhere every month because Amazon will just keep that money otherwise. Folks like Mohas Gridlock doing great work, Joe P. Real doing amazing work. Thank you, Grav, for 25 months, my friend. You help keep the lights on here. But yo, if you don't have those Prime subs, if you're not able to, support me through subs, I totally get that. There's the Patreon, which is a little bit cheaper, and I provide you ad block absolution. And you know what? If you can't do that at all and it's not within your means, I understand that too. That's life, man. But you can always watch on YouTube as well. So, hey, whether you watch on Twitch and I get some of that ad rev and that trickles in, that always helps. There's the Patreon, but there's also just being here and making the stream great, so appreciate that. Excellent, glad the ads are done. So small recap. 7 buttons, where you need all 7 buttons regularly, is very difficult on a full-size arcade stick. Probably actually designed for pads, but works a little bit better on smaller form factor arcade sticks like this. So this leverless is relatively small, and they're like 24mm buttons, so I don't have to reach anywhere near as far. You could always try something like that. I think there's going to be a little bit of finding the right button layout for people, and like finding the right controller as well. Well, Kale, this is what I find really interesting. So, there has been a bit of a resurgence in Hyper Fighter versus style games as of late, right? Between games like Corrupt, Scramble Heart City, games like Heatwave, or 2XKO. We're getting all these variations, but it seems to have it seems to have been boiled down into the light, medium, heavy, other. ABCD, right? It's usually a core 4-button layout. And then is it a tag game? You probably have assists, right? But instead of, I don't know, whereas I think this is one of the trends where the beats in my head are actually kind of getting to me. I will agree, Ace. Thank you, PJ. What's up? Right, so like, I don't know, I feel like fighting games used to, generally speaking, incorporate those kind of like core mechanics like push block into button macros or combinations or some things in context. As time has gone on, those have become dedicated buttons. And you saw it, right, and there was the general trend of everything is a 6-button fighter. Marvel 2, it becomes a 4-button fighter plus assists. Marvel 3, it becomes a 4-button fighter, light, medium, heavy S, right? And then that was the general trend, right? Like a lot of those styles of games used an ABCD layout. But now we're introducing more mechanics, and instead of just layering them into existing button layouts, they are being given their own dedicated buttons. So it was an ABC, right? And then a dedicated drive button for BlazBlue. right? And now it's ABCD because that's the layout. Now it's not utility. Now it's ABCD plus utility plus assists plus macros. And yeah, we're getting these systems now, and yeah, instead of being bundled, they're being broken out into individual buttons, and it's becoming a bit of a thing. And I think it was a bit of a logistical thing where you want fewer buttons on your arcade machine, fewer points of failure, fewer costs for parts, right? All that stuff. But then, as fighting games went arcade to home console, the design principles have shifted finally towards controllers. And we've seen, like, it has been happening for 20 years, but, like, I think coming to games like this, where you're, like, now aiding is making an aiding-ass game, but with, like, more modern control design sensibilities, and I'm just like, it's splayed out too far now, right? So, for me in the form that I use, at least. Yes, well, and you're right. MVC2 did have medium attacks. They didn't have medium buttons, right? It was nested in another button. And that's kind of what I'm saying. It's like, instead of being nested, it's being broken out now. And as it gets broken out, it's spreading out onto a controller. For an arcade stick, that is not the easiest thing to do. But for a controller, that makes a lot more sense, actually. Yeah, VF maintaining a remarkably small real estate. I love seeing those old Sega Saturn VF-specific arcade sticks, where it's just like the medium-sized Hori sticks, but it's 3 buttons. It's just 3 buttons and a Famitsu lever really close together, and then there's just like blank face, and I love it. There's something about that design that I just love. Okay, that's an excellent point. 3D fighters tend to have moves that use multiple buttons, while 2D fighters typically don't. 2D fighters typically have system mechanics associated with multiple button presses. 2 buttons to throw, 2 buttons to push block, 2 button dash, right? Marvel, 3 button dash, 3 button super jump. Supers requiring multiple button presses as opposed to single button presses, right? So it is. I think that's why it's interesting, and why a lot of people, probably of my age and like of my vintage, who are looking at Nen Impact, who have played versus games of the past, and be like, what am I doing with my pinky finger here, right? Oh yes, and if I haven't said it, welcome everybody to the basement. I hope you all have some coffee or some cocoa, something nice to keep you... I mean, it's actually kind of warm out, so maybe you don't need to keep warm, but caffeinated. Dubstep, what's up? We are talking about the wild world of versus style fighting games. In Marvel, you get the impression people are not using medium and footsies only when in strings, each becoming redundant when a game is already string-based. Just been lurking. Oh, excellent. Well, good. I'm great. We got back from Combo Breaker. It was an amazing fighting game tournament. We got to meet up with a whole bunch of the crew. Fantastic time. So we're just vibing and chatting, and we're gonna be playing some games in a little bit. Yeah. That's right, and Polar was saying, right, outside of Marvel, like in Marvel 2, you can't use mediums outside of strings, right? That's the only way they appear. In Marvel 3, you can. Broadly speaking, I would say they're pretty good. Like, just thinking about my team at least, right? where crouch medium is good, like stand medium is good checks with a lot of my characters, good horizontal spacing, good frame data, and then it's almost all cancelable. Right? I use Hagar crouch medium a lot. Shuma crouch medium is 2-hit vacuuming with good range. Right? Stand medium is fast, not quite as good range, but can like outpoke a lot of stuff coming at you, right? Oh, the lovely world of X-Men versus Street Fighter combos. I'm just gonna pull up, literally, I will just pull up the first one. And it starts with Cyclops. There is something about the flow of these combos, the feel of like doing this kind of timing and manipulating positioning on screen. There are like so few games that feel like this. Trade super into super. This is like silly with the teleporting recovery on Dhalsim as well. It's so silly. It was, I don't know, I can't remember who said it, but someone described it as messy science, right? And it is. There is a messy science to Marvel combos, right? That timing specific nature where it's like, look, you can read the inputs of an X-Men versus Street Fighter combo and never, ever, ever actually be able to execute it because you don't realize that on every loop of that, or maybe it's every third loop, or maybe it's every second loop and then every fifth loop, you have to slightly change the timing of when you perform those inputs, right? And there's enough leeway in when you can do that, that some of it, sometimes it'll make it functional, sometimes it'll break your combo. And you can kind of get a feel for that, and it can be variable, because if you do too many hits too early, or your hits too quickly early in a combo, you might need to change the timing differently later down the road. And that is just, there's something beautiful about that, right? Once you kind of like grasp that is what's required to perform these combos, you're like, oh, like you feel so clever for figuring out how to manipulate the game in that way. Yeah, almost everything cancels, right? Almost everything links into, or stringed like combos and like links into each other immediately, right? So it'll work, but it all depends on whether you do it too soon or too late. Oh, the re-jumps. Oh, Sabretooth. My beloved. No, what I really want to see is the Ken. I need some Ken combos. But this is like, so for me, this is what I've been feeling. Playing the little bit of Nen Impact that I have been playing. Look at this! Look at this! Go, Storm! You kick him in the head. Do it again. Oh. Oh, so good. Someone likes Juggernaut. More flight combos? Oh yeah. Flight into slide, into flight, into slide. That is so silly. That is so unbelievably silly. Staircase. Side swap back into the corner to use the truck. For the OTG. Oh, it just keeps going, man. I could watch this shit all day. Shout out Izumojin. That was awesome. Yo, reverse beat is so cool. That is another thing that I'm just like, that just feels nice. Feels nice doing a reverse beat combo. Just like going up and then back down. I'm just like, yes, please. Yo, that's why Kazuna Encounter, guys, if you have not played Kazuna Encounter for the Neo Geo, I highly recommend it, because that game just has a very lovely, easy things, button into button, reverse beat, and then into like directional normals and specials. Oh, so good, so good. Such a cool like tag game. Let me try this one again. Let me try to get this game running. For some reason, my arcade stick isn't working. All right, yo, give me a quick second here, my friends. I'm gonna see if I can get this up and running.
Hunter.
All right, here we go. Finally, I don't know what was up with that. I updated something, and my controllers were just like, no, not anymore. All right.
Hunter.
Sweet. All right, here. Let me fix up my screen for y'all. Boom. Yeah, no, I think there's been a trend. I mean, there's been a trend towards more, I guess, more, a better use of button real estate. And so, yeah, button counts have generally gone down, but they're kind of exploding now, right? So, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see where it kind of goes in the next while. Does it? I'm always curious about that. Like, I don't mind 16 characters. I think is a great starting point, personally. Especially considering the roster will grow. But I also get why people might be a little disappointed. I mean, it could. This is okay. Like, a roster size is always kind of like a bit of a contentious thing with people, right? I don't mind a small roster. Like, I don't mind 8 characters in a like Street Fighter style game. If Robo-O gave me 8 characters, I would be like, that kind of makes sense to me. So, I don't need a ginormous roster. But I understand the appeal of giant rosters, right? Yeah, okay. I feel like that okay, so that's another one of the... Okay, so the game is also full price. I mean... Yeah. I don't know. like I'm not one to like gauge how much I spent, like how much is it the price tag worth it for me based on hours invested or number of characters or anything like that, right? Or like whatever, like general playtime, right? Like I would have paid $60 for Portal 1. It became bundled in a $30 package with other games, right? So once again, I understand if that's where, like, that is where a lot of people come from, right? And like if you're like, hey man, for $80, and like don't get me wrong, I looked at the price tag and was like, do I need another $80 fighting game? And that is a question I ask myself, for sure. But like, I don't know, how much enjoyment am I gonna get out of it? Like, I think about Marvel 3, and I'm like, I spent way too many hours in Marvel 3. Right? Like, I bought that game for Xbox 360, PS3, and PC, and that was totally worth it, right? Like, that's... So, I don't know. I'm always like, yeah. More characters, right? More characters wouldn't make me look at the $80 price tag and make me say, now I need to get it, right? Like, that's not going to be the determining factor for me. I think 16 is fairly good. Like, there are a lot of team compositions that you could do. There are a lot of archetypes that you can have. Yeah, and you are going to see them way more often in 3v3 fighting game. Absolutely. But, like, once again, how many characters are in Marvel 3? And I saw that motherfucker Dr. Doom and Virgil all the goddamn time, right? They were on 80% of teams. So, not to be dismissive of your concerns, right? But just kind of like that's my approach to it. Like when I see it, that's kind of what I'm like. I'm like, look, that's kind of a risk we run anyways. That's because all the aiding games are broken, right? But that's it. But also, I fucking love aiding games, like, right? So it's like that's kind of where I'm at, where I'm like, hey, for like $80, man, if I get half of the enjoyment, a third of the enjoyment as I got out of Marvel 3, out of this as I did out of Marvel 3, then that's a win. If I get the half of the amount of enjoyment out of this as I did out of Fate Unlimited codes, that's an absolute win. Whether it's 16 characters or 38, right? Or fucking whatever. Interesting, you like the way DNF feels over this? That's interesting. I never clicked with DNF Duel. Okay, so a few things about this game. There is forward heavy for throw, right? But you could also just dash into your opponent for the throw as well. There is throw protection off of resets in the air. There's a couple other things as well. You have overgear, which is X Factor. Just big damage, increased speed. Right. Yeah, there's a lot. This game is fast paced. It is huge damage, and it is wonky as heck in the most delightful well. And also, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. So, I mean, who's looking strong so far? Leorio, I think, is going to be very strong in general. So, neutral special is this. Air special is this. So, like, you have some good stuff. these attacks tend to be armored, so like after probably 15-ish frames, that punch becomes armored. Same thing with the uppercut. Once you leave the ground, it becomes armored. All of these things basically like combo into each other. He's got really good, really easy damage. I will shoutouts to Mohas Gridlock for this little tip. Yeah, he's big gorilla action. For this little tidbit. So if you do a special attack and then like this, if you do a special attack that is jump cancelable and then jump cancel it, but hold that direction, so like my back is jump cancelable, right? Back special jump cancelable. So if I do that and then hold up back, you could just repeat it. You will basically be holding the jump cancel state, and every time you jump cancel before you actually get airborne, you do the special and you stay grounded and repeat the special. Which means that for some folks, like Leorio, it's a free easy loop, right? So Leorio gets this, and if you can actually maintain the timing, like that will keep them in there for a good long while, right? Someone like Killua has this forward special, which is jump cancelable, right? So you can't do forward special into forward special, but if I do forward special, hold up right, then you can just repeat it. And loop. Oh, through Killua's loop? Yeah, so if you right, you can do that, but if you wait a second, you get into the air. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then you super. This loop is pretty much, it's anywhere. You just gotta wait till you take off. So it takes a little bit of timing, right? Yeah, there you go. So you gotta wait till they're closer to the ground after the first lightning. Oh, I'm doing the wrong thing, that's why. I just labbed this myself. So this is like, I've spent the last couple days just like checking out characters. I've settled on these three, Leorio, Killua, and Hisoka, as kind of the ones that I really vibe with. So yeah, it is pretty damn good, because like it means that solo I keep doing the wrong one. Right? But like 1 bar, 50% is basically what you're looking at. And his install does make it stronger. And okay, so this is what I have been trying to lab out now, right? Because we got a little bit of this, but when you're in this mode, your dash also hits. Which is super fun. So I want to do, like, we can get proper lightning loops going with your fucking dash. So yeah, no, I haven't seen many like resources for Nen Impact pop up in my feed or anything like that. So you rock with Kurippa. Feel they should bring like a pullback with this change, just like so. I think so too. I think that would be cool, but I'm pretty sure they wanted to give it because, you know, it has the property of both elasticity and yeah, Hisoka's cool, where some of their moves put the bungee gum on them, and you can like either dash to them or pull them to you. I will say that when you do this, like, it's not like there is no hit stun on this, right? So they will fucking hit you out of that if you're not careful, right? If you just do like ABC and then pull them, they will hit you. So get them into a stagger state if you want to do a combo extension like that. Right? Because then you dash forward and there's no piercing attack. You gotta wait to get the throw. And because, like, yeah, so not only that, but then, so the back, press heavy, back and release. Right? So yeah, 1, 2, 3, hit, and then you tap back and heavy to drag them to you. But then if you negative edge heavy, it acts as a dash. Right? So like whatever, you do your little combo and then you go in. But also when they have this on them, a couple other things. Your cards home, right? Usually they don't. You can charge the cards. I think he has a dash from the bungee gum. Yeah. Hold and release heavy. And then hold and release special for an 8-way dash. Right? So hit your special, it pops them up in the air, and then you dash. I've got a bunch of experience in like Marvel style games, basically all the old Marvel games. Blaze Blue, a shit ton of the air dashers in the like Ikemen, Mugen, and the Dojin sphere. So yeah, I have quite a bit of experience with these styles of games. I wouldn't necessarily say I'm the best at them, but you got some fun stuff. So what I need to do is, is figure out what to do with the bungee cards. I think that's my big thing, right? Alright. Yo, Evening Wednesday, what's going on? Your dad hopped on and in fact it was doing TODs after like 5 minutes. Turns out he was cracked. I love it. Maybe your dad has been teaching you all along. Okay, so I said that there's an X Factor as well, but not only is there overgear, which is like your X Factor nonsense, but then there's quick gear. So the little square beside you, as you get beat up, they give you access to a rapid cancel, which now it counts down, right? So it gives you a timer, equivalent to however much bar you've built up. And during this, you get I believe it is just a damage increase, but like for comparison's sake, right? 10 hits, 293 damage. And then what is it? Quick gear. I think it's like an extra 40%. 354 damage. So, right? And it builds back fairly fast. So it means that you have kind of this built-in, like, just use it. Like, you should probably be using quick gear. Oh man, can I also say I love my boy Leorio has a stand medium kick that hits low. We have the Morgan stand light kick, my friends. It's a low hitting, long reaching, because look at this man's legs, OTG. You know what's even better? You can go low, mid, low, overhead. Because forward heavy is an overhead. And then what happens when you get the overhead? OTG. I fucking love this character, man. I love it. Right? Definitely playing some Leorio. I love it, man. Like, that is what you need. As soon as I realized that I was just like, oh, it's my low into my overhead, and it's also an OTG. I mean, this man has OTGs for days. Don't get me wrong. Like, he is not hurting for them, right? Also got a suit. Oh, and... right? And you can also just, like, if you happen to catch someone like this... like, if you just want, like, a free full screen 350 damage, you can take that. Nah, I just string stuff together. So, like, okay, this is actually kind of fun. I haven't talked about kind of like the process of figuring these games out in a while. So, like, I have enough experience with a lot of fighting games that I kind of have a sense for how some of these work, right? I know the developers' games aiding, right? So yeah, it's about kind of using your intuition and based on previous, knowledge and experience to say, how is this likely to work? So we have our like ABC cancelable stuff. So if I want to just do a long string and see how stuff goes together, I'm pretty positive that I can go stand light, crouch light, stand medium, crouch medium, stand heavy, crouch heavy. 6-hit string, that's your magic series, right? So this is going to be almost universally that will work, right? So start from there. That's not going to be optimal, but it gives you a sense of how things work and what kind of moves you have, right? I'm like, okay, those are all pretty normal, right? Oh, the stand heavy kind of moves me forward, and the sweep moves me very far forward, right? And then what else do we have? We can cancel into our Nen button, which either gives us a wall bounce, not very useful mid-screen, right? It's going to be hard to combo off of that, so go into our launcher. And then it's launcher ABC, right? Okay, cool. Into special. Great, that grounds them and puts them right there. So what can we do after that, right? And it's just a matter of this flows naturally into this. If I do this move, this is where we're at. What can I do from there, right? So from this, right, that launches them. But maybe you do your Nen button in the air, which grounds them. So what can we do off of the ground, right? Maybe we can OTG them. We have a bunch of OTG moves. Stand medium kick, right? Okay. Now we got them on the ground, right? But when we were doing our ground string when we start, they're staying grounded, right? But when we come back down, they're going to be in the air. That's going to pick them up with being in the air. So we're not going to be able to use the same buttons that we used earlier on in the combo. So it's about thinking now, what are our options? How do we juggle them right in front of us in the air into another special, into a super? Maybe you want a super and then DHC, right? Right? 1, 2, super. Right? And then they flip out. That's 500 damage. That's like half of the character's health. That's not bad, right? Yeah, you can continue while they fall to the floor, right? And then once they're on the ground, exactly. So there are specific moves tagged off the ground moves, right? When I do my back special, it says off the ground, which is a move that will hit a character off of the ground. So when they're grounded, it'll knock them up and you'll be able to continue your combo, right? Some characters will have more off the ground moves than others. It'll all depend on the character. Yeah, well, so what's your idea? Because this is interesting, right? Like, how do people put this stuff together? What would you want to connect into what? Yeah, I'm down to hear it, and we can maybe even try it out. Here, let us light, medium, down, medium. Yeah. Oh no, that absolutely would work. Here, Oh, Kurippa? Yeah, no, and that probably would be universal. It is like, oftentimes the moves work that way, right? So yeah, and then jump into, so yeah, it's but that is exactly it, right? And then you're gonna find some moves for some characters are gonna work better or string together in a better way, or leave you in a position that you like being in, or let you use a move that you want to use, right? So there are going to be different ways for you to get into there, right? But that's kind of the basic structure of how you would put those together. It's funny, I think like it is important sometimes to go through those details, because yeah, I think for me I've internalized a lot of this, that it's just, that's the process that I go through. Yeah, and so floor bounces or ground bounces, some moves, right? So like I use that Lario's jumping Nen, this button grounds them, right? Other moves ground bounce, and that they will pop off of the ground. And that is another state that you can be put in to like continue a combo. Oh, I didn't mean to do forward special twice. Oh, I tried for the throw. So the Nen stance, if I hold it, I will take hits, right? So I took a lot of damage there. But I will just absorb the hits and still take the damage. And then it'll push them away. And then when you're in that stance, if you hit the Nen button again, you will do either your wall bounce or your launcher attack. So you can like absorb an attack and counter. And it absorbs your super meter as well. If you wanted to meter dump, you could do a B&B and do a special in the corner and repeat. Yeah, so that is a very popular way of spending meter to get a kill. Is you just do like ABC, super, and then you do super into your second character and super into the third. Oh. I got hit dashing in. Oh, I missed my cancel. Ooh, yeah, KO. I'm not a huge fan of those running in on the ground incoming. I got to admit. I'll get used to it, but I definitely it's taken me some getting used to. Let me say that. Look at that. I got like 70% damage on Gone with that stupid thing. Oh. But look at that. Yeah, the incomings feel weird for me. I will say that much. I don't know. Maybe it's just that I don't feel that it's like it's telegraphed enough even for me. Like I just. But let's be real. It's probably just I haven't gotten used to the timing. Oh, that's armored. Ah, oh, dang. You know what? Let me just do that. Oh, I missed the pickup. Oh. Like, yo, my RC was still going after all of that. Like, for real. All right. So I can't do the repeating dashes on block. That only works on hit. So if they block it, I gotta rapid cancel or be backed by an assist. I feel like, yo, assist calls feel way more dangerous in Nen Impact than they did in, like, Marvel 3, though, for example, right? Oh. Oh no, I didn't have it. All right, I should have just done that. Ah, yes. There you go. That's a that's a nice little Oreo combo. With the full DHC, spending all the bar for the TOD. That's good. Take a quick look at it. Right. Nice couple re-jumps with the multi-hitting jump heavy, and then DHC, DHC, spend the bar, and that's dead, right? Yo, what is going on, Punk? We are enjoying some Nen gaming. See, like, I am just gonna be annoying like this. Yo, it's fun, man. I am really digging it. It's got some Marvel 3 vibes. I found some characters that I quite enjoy. So, but I'm stoked to see the rest of the cast. I want to try Bisky. I want to try, yeah. There's some other characters I want to get my hands on. Yeah, we were talking about that a little earlier on. The having a separate special button and then the Nen button, which is like launcher as well as some other things, is a little awkward. Like that's it's one too many buttons for having to use them all the time. I think that's my big thing. Fucking huge damage.
プレイヤー2の勝ちです。両者構えて始め。
Yeah, I mean, the one button specials is just like the way they want to do it, which is cool. I just, honestly, it's the other thing that I wish that would be moved on to something else. Like move that into button macros is where my preference would be. Oh, reset. No, it's a wild game. I suggest everyone just try it out just for funsies, especially with the demo. See if you kind of vibe with it. Ooh, okay. Little stubby Killua limbs. Yeah, I know the One Must Fall. That project has been in the works, I think, for a little bit. Okay, so there's more to be known now. That's good. That's good to hear. I wasn't sure where they were at on that project. Oh, wrong special again. Oh, no. Oh, it did work.
ご紹介ザ・死神クイズ最高潮はお見せしよう素晴らしいコンボ投げるあはダウンあはすごいねカウンターあはここまで
Okay, good. So they got a website up and running. Things are moving along.
いや
Excellent.
一の勝ちですこのマッチ
It's kind of a shame that One Must Fall has been stuck in the DOS, the world of DOS for a while, forever. Oh, that hit me. Oh, I still had him. Oh, shouldn't have gone with my light attack. I should have just done heavy. Into this. Into this. Dump that meter and get that kill. Yo, for real, man, like, the damage in this game is bonkers high.
両者構えて始め ご紹介あげるそうカウンターそうご紹介死神クイズ頭上鎮殿カウンターダメ町も協力しようカウンター
Oh, I missed the super. I had it too. Okay, I get corner pressure. Oh, I got OTG with the fishing rod. Exodos? I will have to check that out. Yeah, okay, I have not been quick gearing enough. I need to just fucking use that more across the board.
プレイヤー1の勝ちです。このマッチ両者構えて始めカウンターカウンターカウンター
that gonna kill? Okay. Stubby legs, Killua. Oh no. I thought I could get cheeky and actually get that second lightning dash. Oh fuck. Oh shit. How did I botch the DHC? The punish? Yeah. Tough Guys is getting a Genesis iteration as well. It has now had a PC re-release. It has had a Dreamcast port. And now it's going to the Sega Genesis as well? Dope. Yeah, re-release all the DOS fighters, absolutely. Oh, it will kill. Okay, lightning does more damage than I remember. Oh, I got hit. Nope. Not until the follow-up. Man, I gotta watch my noggin. Oh, whatever, he got hit by it. Oh god, guys, I feel it. I feel myself falling into the black hole that is an aiding fighting game, man. Again, I gotta stop. Oh, we've no signaled. All right. That player expression. That's exactly it. Punch him in the face. Ah, I love it. Okay, I gotta stop going into my forward special there. Let's go. Oh, no, for real. Like, there's, whenever a game manages to capture that feel of the messy science of a Marvel game or a Versus Series game, I am there. And Aiding has managed to do it in a variety of different ways. I think now that I'm like, I've got some distance, I need to give DNF Duel another honest look. Shit, okay. Too much hit stun. I can't get that OTG. Alright. But man, I don't know. This, it hits me in the fucking dopamine, man. Oh, I missed it. What's up, Mohas? Never jive with games that require links. Feel like I have to put in too much time to learn to have fun. Yeah, Night Rain seems pretty cool. People are dying about it. I've heard, granted, I have heard some chuds be like, oh, it's just not good. But I'm pretty sure that's just chuds being chuds. Punch him in the face. Counter. All right. So yeah, and I think okay. So I've just been playing around, and I've been thinking about my team composition, right? And I need a better anchor. Like, I got to admit, I don't think I'm necessarily vibing as much as I should or could with Hisoka. Like, he's probably a little bit too technical for me, especially with the bungee stuff. Man, I want just a big body. Like, I want my Hagar in this game, right? But I think my first two, Leorio does pretty damn well solo with, like, assists backing him. Killua needs some bar, right? So I use Leorio as my first, like, right? My first plan of attack. See if I can... Oh. See what who I can take down. But get up to 2.5, 3 bar, right? Before bringing in Killua. Because now I have this, right? I have enough for a rapid cancel, so I can pressure with my lightning dash. Right, bring Leorio back in. Right, also waiting for big bodies, right? That's what we need. Oh, I'm getting hit. Right, gotta stop using cards. Oh shit. Oh, Uvogin might fill that role when the game is out. That I'm hopeful, man. Even like Bisky, where I'm like I should have at least an install. Big body install might work for me too. I think there's a bunch of options though, right? For that kind of. No cancel into super. Ah, I missed it. I keep holding up for my second loop there, so I'm getting jump special instead of my dash special. There you go. Double dash. 1 into super. 1 into super. Oh, didn't connect. All right. X Factor Lightning, just fucking do it. Oh, man. And that's it. Just like knowing that this is one of the satisfying things where it's like once you get all of the mechanics in the game, right? You can start being like, "Oh, I can just bypass that. I don't need to do my regular combo. I know hit them into the air, X Factor Super is gonna kill, right?
両者構えて始めカウンター
But yeah, no bar, 50% on a character. I could probably optimize that much more as well. Did I hit ya? Oh, the rapid cancel, instant overhead. Oh, I'm sorry. See, I probably shouldn't go for Killua. I probably should go back into Leorio, eh? Is that my plan? Double, because I spend what? Build up 2 bar with Leorio. Oh, fuck. I messed that up. But yeah, I guess go back into... This is why I need a better third, because I would just DHC or assist and like tag into my third. End it. Oh, fuck off. Can't believe I whiffed the level 3.
プレイヤー1の勝ちです。このマッチ。両者構えて始め。
With a ton of X-rays in MK3, yeah, you know what it's like, feels like to lose 3 bar for nothing, right? Oh! Okay, no, it did kill. I thought that just didn't kill. Yeah, we're gonna have to make an evening. We're gonna have to make an evening of Mortal Kombat, honestly. Ah, too late. I enjoyed a little bit of MKX. It was one of the modern ones that I was like, okay, I kind of vibe with this. Like, I get it. Man, I don't know what it is. Mortal Kombat, my beloved. I feel like I should play you more than I do. 50% up to 3 bar. Okay, okay. That's a pretty comfortable exchange. Oh, I was too late on my rapid cancel there. Oh. Right, you can't go for special lightning then super lightning, because otherwise your height's wrong. Oh, man. Yo, we're doing this. This is gonna get me to at least 2-2 in a tournament somewhere. It will be. That will be nigh unbeatable online. You're absolutely right. Give me 140 ping, you can't stop me. Yeah, of course he can. That's who he is. Can OTG with neutral special, and air super also OTGs with him, so that's fun, you know. Yo, Mohas, the up back mash special tech, the jump cancel tech, that shit's fucking golden. Like this is genius. Just go into it. Boom. Damn. That's fine. You did your job, Ahsoka. Everyone in this is mad pasty. You're absolutely right. They are the palest of the pale dudes. Like, oh, I hit you? No. It's true. They are fucking mad pasty. I mean, one of them is dressed as a clown, in fairness. But the little goth kid who's electrical, he's got no excuse. Still gotcha? Oh, I missed the follow-up. Seriously though, like, you just get, if you get touched at all, you get your rapid cancel back. Like, why would the fuck I not use my rapid cancel? Ah, man, maybe I should just OTG instead? Yeah. What's up, safety man? Yes, it absolutely, you hit the nail on the head. So you rapid cancel or quick gear or whatever it's called in this game by pressing Nen and light punch at the same time. So your burst or X factor is Nen and heavy punch, but with light punch you use the little square next to your overgear. Yo, I am safety man. I am putting this in my calendar because I do want to play. I do. What do you say? June 14th? June 14th. It says that is free for me. Okay. Northern battles. In the annex, I can make it to the annex. Legit. I just put it in my calendar because I want to come fuck with some games with some people. Wrong special. I can finish him with this. Yo, I would be down for a parsec if you are. You'd fuck around in local versus? Yo, let us do that. I am gonna take... I'm gonna see if Parsec plays kindly with me. I've been trying. I've been trying. I've been trying to get that loop down. That's for damn sure. Oh, you're running Project Justice. Okay, I could brush up on my Project Justice. That'd be dope. I thought you might be running Plasma Sword or something like that. Yo, dope. All right, my friend. Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick little breather here. We're gonna be right back, and Mohast and I are gonna run a couple games of Nen Impact for y'all. All right, stick with me, friends. I'll be right back in just a minute. Alright kids, we're back for the last little bit of Niche Fighter Monday. I hope y'all are doing well. I'm chillin'. I am of course Mr. MKL. We are in the basement. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna do a quick reminder as I wait for Mohas to drop me that invite to say, or to drop me the ask, I guess, to say join the Discord. Check out the Patreon. We got some cool stuff there. And yeah, you should come join us as we play games and learn about fighting games and music and art and all that good stuff. Support artists and creators wherever you can. Yeah, that's how I'm doing it. I'm dropping a sub on Joe P. Real and Ducky this month. Yo, I dropped a month on the Mega Knockdown Patreon so we could all get access to their in development character. You can test them out. So go check out Mega Knockdown on Steam, the turn-based fighting game. It is super sick. Y'all should do that. Because that's important. I try to do what I can where I can. Some days I decide to, you know, skip that cup of coffee at the local coffee place and instead drop someone a monthly sub on Patreon. And then I'll back out the next month. But when I can do it, when I can help support folks, you gotta do what we can, right? But as I always say, appreciate you for being here. And that's what the community is built on, right? It's like we are all a bunch of niche fighting game fans passing around the same $5 note, and that's cool. We gotta keep that note in circulation. That's how we buy crunchy bars every now and again. Sweet. Okay, I have let Mohost in. I will try not to switch away. You can see everything that I have here. Oh, wait. It's because I went to training. Ha! No, you gotta back out. How have you taken over player one? Oh, that's hilarious. Free battle. Here we go. There we go. Let's do this. Let's go. Leorio mirrors, man. I feel like this is gonna be the starting point of a lot of matches. Here we go. Like this is hilarious. This is like a legit a problem, I think. For a lot of people, this is gonna be a problem. Whoops, wrong button. It works. Cause yeah, I can't come down on it. All right. Oh. There we go. Oh my god, Leorio punches? Alright, maybe I'm curious now.
両者構えて始めカウンター
Because we do have armor on these.
カウンターカウンター
It's a play, man. Because it does. It automatically tracks. And then take some shit. Oh, happy birthday.
台湾努力の賜物ですね楽しもうカウンター遠慮するご招待ご招待死神クイズ演奏者はいらん
Oh. Oh, no.
死神クイズ演奏者はいらん
Oh, I didn't jump. I wanted to jump and OTG you with that.
プレイヤー1の勝ちです
Oh, yeah, man. This is nice and scrambly. I like it.
カウンターカウンターカウンターカウンター
Dear Lord. Oh my god, this is a fucking video game. Big ass damage. Oh shit, there I go. 5 hit. Oh, armor. Nice. Good catch. Oh, fuck!
傾きかねないカウンター種も仕掛けもございますカウンター
Invincible reversal.
君は踊り子の欲しいここまで
Yeah, yo, you're absolutely right, Punk. Like,
プレイヤー1の
fighting games in particular are activated when you play with other people. Like, that is the best way to describe it. Oh, they do force you to drop the assist eventually. Yeah, you just gotta, yeah, letting it rip. That's it.
まだカウンター種も仕掛けもございます予知し君は踊り子で欲しい
I think I get a crumple after this. Can I just OTG? Yeah, but it resets. Okay.
死神クイズカウンター死神クイズ最高者はいるプレイヤー1の勝ちですこのマッチ両者構えて
Yeah, guys, I am. I'm falling into the black hole. This is a serious thing. Like, I'm really curious how the rest of the cast actually ends up playing. Because there's going to be some fun team synergy to work with. Mash it out! And now I'm activated. I could get... Oh, he's dead. Alright. Oh... I got. Look at that. I'm fucking dead. That super does so much damage. Again, I gotta stop messing that up. I don't have a good B&B for Hisoka. I really need to go back into training mode for that. Crumple, nice. Good shit.
プレイヤー2の勝ちです両者構えて始め
This should end it. Yeah. I'm still not sure about my damage yet, so... I'm probably spending bar when I don't need to, but frankly, bar is pretty plentiful in this game, so I'm not particularly concerned. Oh, nice. Good shit. DHC. Oh, overgear. Nice. Dang. Ah! All right, come on, Leorio. Oh, fuck, wrong side. Oh, I still got hit. Oh, I'm dead. God, dying with 5 bars? That feels bad. That's not what I should be doing. Ooh boy. X Factor saving my ass. Oh, I got. Oh, fucking rapid cancel! Oh, video games. Shit, I love it. Oh, yes. I need more of this in my life. I'm mashing rematch like I never have before. It's so good. Oh man, we got fucking we got bullshit. I don't have Morgan's Soul Fist, not quite yet. But I got stupid projectiles. What side am I on? Nobody knows. Why does that work for my favor? Don't worry, we got Leo in. Oh, good call with the rapid cancel. Look at that beefy damage. Rapid cancel, get right in. Don't let me do the bullshit. Yep. Nice. Oh no! You got me with the Phoenix right.
両者構えて始め。カウンターカウンターカウンター
Yo, yeah, for sure, Punk. Do your thing. I'm probably gonna call it in a little bit. I gotta go take care of dinner myself. I'm gonna hang out with Mrs. MKL before she has her class. Oh, drop the middle finger. Oh, piercing. Nice. I'm dead. Oh, I tried to get the air throw. I did not. This should work.
君は驚くほど欲しい。ここまで。ほら、このような隠しだ。プレイヤー1の勝ちです。隙だらけで毒気抜かれ。両者構えて始め。
Get the reset. Only spend the 1 bar. That's what I want. Man, these games can go fucking fast. Like, I was like, yo, we are not hitting timeouts. We like friends. It is early days and we are not hitting timeouts. I wonder if they're gonna change like the damage scaling significantly between now and like release in July. Oh, my hit. Nice pickup. Oh, and it killed! That was really good. Am I still hitting you, one of you? No. I killed Leorio. Oh, fuck. Oh, it did work! I wasn't sure if it was actually gonna OTG into that. Okay, cool. Not dead, but... Nice.
プレイヤー1の勝ちです。
どんだけ強くなんだ。
両者構えて始め。
Good pop. Three and activate. Ah, see, I really need to figure out how much hit stun deterioration is happening in my combo before I go into my level 3. Just because I need to know what I can get afterwards, right? I can keep it to a pretty easy, like, simple combo beforehand to guarantee something better afterwards. And Mohas, just so you know, I think this will be the last set here before I call it for the day. Oh, I thought I was gonna chip you out. Nice! Got me. Oh! Do it. Do it again. Yeah, we'll do this last set. That's cool. I got. Nice. Armor didn't stood up early enough. Okay. Do love a re-jump loop. And that did really good damage in Crit Gear as well. So, man, I'm telling you, everyone, guys, use your RCs. Nice. Fucking RC Raw Superman, like, the damage is insane in this game, guys.
プレイヤー1の勝ちです。ゴン。ゴン。どうして僕を。
Yeah, man. Dude, you have a problem. Please stop creeping on the kids. I'm just saying, you need to stop creeping on the kids. Yo, shoutouts. Thank you for the games, Mohast. I appreciate it. My friends, we are calling it. Thank you for coming back to Niche Fighter Monday with me. I appreciate it. We were off for a couple weeks there with Combo Breaker and then leading into this time. So, yo, it's been great. Thank you for welcoming me back, and thank you for spending some time with me on Monday afternoon. I appreciate y'all. I'm good. My God, I'm gonna be playing more of this game. Like, it's hitting the right notes, man. I am happy with it. Good games. Everyone, go check it out. It's coming out, what, July 17th or something like that. I hope to see you online when that happens. But yeah, I'm calling it, dudes. Thank you for hanging out with me here in the basement. Consider joining the Discord. Consider hitting up the Patreon. All that good stuff. And consider having a lovely day. How's about that one? Be kind to yourselves, be kind to each other, and stay safe out there, everyone. I will see you next time here in the basement, possibly next Monday for another Niche Fighter Monday. Until then, everyone, take care.